106.7 Lights FM.
What an incredible day, right?
It is.
Inspiring
It's
stories,
you. Yes.
all for the kids at Hassenfeld Children's Hospital at NYU Langone. This is the final hour, but also really the final minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
And it is our 6th annual Hope for the Holidays Radiothon. We're looking for 50 bright lights before 8 o'clock. We want you to be one of them. That is a $20 monthly gift that'll go to those kids.
At 1-800-222-1067. And again, this hour is so special because we are matching your donations thanks to Kids of NYU Langone. Kids supporting not only medical care but research at Hassenfeld Children's Hospital, but also the social and emotional needs of children and their families. Do you know we just received a $10,000 donation from Vicky Perla and Paul Gallardo, Kids of NYU Langone advisory board members. They are so incredible. The work they're doing is amazing.
Well, talk about a big donation. Dr. Katie Mano and Dr. Bruno Mano have made a $1,000 gift in honor of Ellie Block's birthday today. Ellie Block's birthday today.
Oh, how beautiful.
Thank you. That is amazing.
And we have a special guest. You know, we're here with Susie Block-Casdin, who is the co-chair of Kids of NYU Langone, an advisory board that supports Hassenfeld Children's Hospital, an all-around champion for Light FM's Hope for the Holidays Radiothon. Please welcome in Susie Block-Casdin.
Susie.
Thank you.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
It is so good to see you.
Now, you've been an
Thank you,
advocate
guys.
for Hassenfeld Children's Hospital, not just during the holidays, but all year round. So what inspires you to be involved?
Well, first of all, I just want to say I am so honored to be here again with you guys. You're amazing. You spend the whole day doing this for the hospital, for the kids, for us. We are so grateful. So thank you. And thank you to everybody who's here with you, everybody who works on this all day. Thank you. What inspires me? It's the, ongoing support of the kids. I mean, I'm inspired by so many people that have to do with the hospital. I am inspired first by the patients who are so resilient and so, just inspiring the way that they move through life, and these challenges come at them, and as only kids can do, it's like they deal with it in a way that adults just can't, and they inspire their parents, and it's just incredible. I mean, you guys had Jacob Brody on earlier, and I was listening to that, and I was like, oh my God, here's this kid who's just incredible, and he's been through treatment for years, and he's in remission, and he's here in the Midtown, in this most intimidating environment, speaking on behalf.
Oh, yeah.
That is inspiring.
He does
That is
stand-up
inspiring,
comedy.
yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. I heard that. That was a very cute line.
He
But
is
also,
incredible.
of course, the doctors and the nurses and all of our staff at the medical center. It's just, they are doing the most cutting edge work, and they are treating all of these patients regardless of their insurance status, regardless of their ability to pay. It doesn't matter where you come from. When you walk through the door of Hassenfeld, you're going to get the best care that you can possibly get anywhere in the world, and I am
appreciate that.
deeply inspired by that.
1-800-222-1067 to become a bright light, because Susie, you're really giving us insight as to what happens at the hospital. As you said, such a challenge when your child isn't well. You're dealing with enough, but Hassenfeld comes through. They come through even to direct you through the insurance and everything that you've got to deal with. It's just so much.
Yeah, and I think that people don't always understand that is, you get a diagnosis, with a child, and, we all, thank God, have had, some simple things. And of course, Cubby's had his own experience. But, when things go sideways, you don't think about all of the other things. You don't think about the fact that you are going to need daycare for other siblings, or someone else is going to have to get other siblings to school, or one parent is coming out of a job who needs to come and, be a companion to another child. There is serious financial burden, emotional burden, and those are all the things that we have to look after. And, the Sala Institute and the family behind that are just inspirational also in the way that they support and care for these families. But the wraparound, you talked about the social and emotional services, the mental health services that we provide for our families, and not just the patients, but also, again, the parents and the siblings. These are, it's hard enough in the world today. We all know about the increases in, mental health challenges for people, and that goes doubly for these families that are dealing, with.
For someone that hasn't become a bright light yet, which is a $20 monthly donation, what would you say to that person that hasn't made the call yet.
Yeah, I would say, I know that we need 50 more people, and I would say that we are short of our goal, and I'm hoping we're going to make it. And I would say what one of your callers said earlier, which is that $20 could be spent supporting a family at Hassenfeld, supporting one of these kids and their care, or it could be spent on something else that might be more frivolous. And we hope that you will bring it here and support the kids and families. It would be a great thing to do.
And actually, we need 39 bright lights before
Okay,
8
good.
p.m.
Good. Okay,
So-
39 more.
Yes.
And, I also want to just add one thing, if it's okay, about like inspiration. I was, working the phones before for a few hours, and it's always my favorite thing to do, aside from listening to you guys on today. No,
Well, thank
truly, truly. And, I'm just inspired by people who are calling in saying, I can't afford to do anything more, but is it okay if I give $25? Is it okay if I give $100, which is a lot of money? And, I can't do the, all year round. And it's just incredible that people will take that time and, put it on their debit card. And there was a woman who called in who said that she had 16 grandchildren and that she was so blessed that she felt that she needed to call in and spread the blessing that she had to these families. And your super fan, Mr. Ursini, Glenn Ursini, who called in and said,
That's
just
cool.
Rich Kaminsky. I said, I promise I'll tell him.
That's great. Thank you so much. Susie Block Casdin. Let's hear it for her. Yeah.
Thank you for everything.
All of
you,
us here at
guys.
Light FM and Susie giving hope to the kids at Hassenfeld Children's Hospital. Please call 1-800-222-1067 and become a bright light today.
106.7 Lights FM.